It's Chris here from the Fountaindale Library. Today I'm going to show you two very cool experiments with oil and water and food coloring. And you can see here, it's already going. We'll do it from the get-go so I can show you how to do it. But look, it's rain in a jar. So cool. And then this one is a lava lamp. Let's see how it's going. Very, very cool. Super simple. Let's get started. So I'm going to scoot these over here. We can watch them as we work. So we're going to start with our rain in a jar. So the first thing we need for our rain in a jar is water. Use any kind of jar. I've got a tiny little one from some tonic water. You can use a mason jar. You can use a glass at home. Make sure you ask mom or dad. So you're going to fill it up about 3/4, almost to the top, maybe about 1 inch from the top, because we're not going to put a lot of oil in here. So maybe just about to there. About 3/4 of the way full, almost to the top. Then we have to make our emulsion. That's the wrong cap. All right, so our emulsion. An emulsion is simply a liquid suspended in another liquid. So in this case, oil and water do not mix. Oil and food coloring, which is water-based, do not mix. So we're going to put just a tiny bit of oil in our glass. Now, I already made an emulsion, so I could show you that. So you can see a little of the dots if you see it in there. But it's just a tiny bit of oil, okay? Just maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch of a little cup like this. Now, the big thing is, when I found this instructions for this, I think they said like 10 drops of food coloring. Do not do that. It's just going to look like all colors all at once. Do 1 drop. 1 drop of red. 1 drop of green. I like the light green. It's almost yellow. And maybe 1 drop of blue. You can add different colors, but just don't add too much, okay? Because if you add too much, you can see already, we just started this at the beginning of the video, and it's already starting to turn very green. So you'll want to just add a little bit. Then you stir. And you will see, and I hope you can see from there, you will see oil and the food coloring does not mix together. But you're mixing it into these tiny little balls of food coloring, okay? That is your emulsion. And we're going to pour it in the top and watch the rain in the jar start. And sometimes it takes a minute. Now, I like to put the lid back on. It's not necessary if you're not going to tip it over, but I have a tendency to knock things over, so I'm going to put the cap on. So we'll watch that, and this one's starting nice and quick. And you can see it's starting to shoot down. And you'll see, even if you're looking from the top, you'll see some of the balls start to spread out, and you see these big, cool circles start, and then they start to drip down. It's very cool. And it's rain in a jar. Just watch it for a minute. Once it starts going, it goes pretty quickly. As you can see, this one from the front that we started just as we started our video. There they go. That's pretty awesome. Very cool. All right, we will let that keep going, and I'm going to show you how to make your very own lava lamp. Now, we're just going to put this in the front. Can you still see what I'm doing here? And still see our lovely rain in the jar? All right. So this time, instead of water first, we're going to do oil first. So we're going to pour our oil about halfway of whatever jar you're using. So about halfway. I'm trying not to spill it like oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Why do I keep grabbing the wrong lid for everything? I don't know. All right, there's our lid for oil. This is important to close because if we spilled that, that would be a really big mess to clean up. Okay, so then we're going to put water. Now, water and oil will not mix, and you'll see it as I pour it in. It does not mix, and we're going to finish it up, not quite to the top, but almost to the top. So now you see we've got our oil, we've got our water, now we need our food coloring. Now for a lava lamp, I would suggest if you did all the colors at once, you're going to get something that looks like this, which is still kind of cool. But pick a color. And I'm going to pick blue right now because we've got red and we did green earlier. So let's do blue. And this time we are going to use a lot. We're going to use about 10 drops of food coloring. So we'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you see it in there, getting down in there. It's cool already. Then, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to use Alka-Seltzer. Let me grab this one from over here because this one we've used to test on. All right, so this is regular Alka-Seltzer, not the cold kind of stuff, just regular Alka-Seltzer you would use for an upset tummy. So we're going to open it up and you'll see the Alka-Seltzer tablets are big. We don't want this. If we put this whole thing in, we're going to get lava volcano. We don't want that, especially in a small glass like this. So, plus we want to keep doing it. We don't want it to be just a one-off thing. So we're going to crack it in half and a half. We're going to use about a quarter. This is probably a third, but about a quarter. And we're going to drop it in. Make sure I've got the right lid this time. And we're going to drop it in. And our lava lamp starts pretty quickly, doesn't it? And you'll see them start to go. And you see, because the water and oil will not mix. So our food coloring gets those cool little balls. It looks like it's bubbling up there. Let's throw one in this one while we are watching that one go. Now you can do it several times. Now you see on this first one how it's starting to get a little more cloudy than this one. And that's okay, you know. That's all right. It's going to get a little cloudy, but you can keep doing it. So that's all there is to it. You can dump this out and do it again. I hope you had fun. I hope you try different colors. I hope you had fun. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye.